Thank you for attending today's presentation on positive response. My name is Kristen Van Duzen, and I'm with Member Support, and I'm going to walk you through this presentation. If at any time you have any questions, you can call us at 1-800-309-8289, extension 1, or you can email us at membersupport@udigny.org. Let's begin. In today's discussion, we're going to talk about what positive response is, the different platforms for posting responses, along with positive response context responsibilities, and answering popular questions that we get. At the end of the presentation, you should have an understanding on the importance of positive response, your responsibility per Code Rule 753, how to use the different platforms, along with where to find additional resources. As of January 4th, 2012, the NYC-RR Part 753 was amended. Part of that amendment is the inclusion of automated positive response. Effective May 31st, 2012, all members of UDIG-NY, Inc. must use the APR system. The automated positive response, also known as APR, per Code Rule 753, is a system established by the One Call Notification System to furnish a single point of contact between the member facility operator and the excavators for the purpose of communicating the status of an excavation's location request as provided by the member facility operator. There are a couple of names used when talking about automated positive response, and they are, besides its full name, APR or positive response. For this presentation, we'll refer to it as positive response. Positive response is important because it gives the member facility operator a clear and easy method of responding to an excavator's location request. This has eliminated phone calls to each excavator and enhanced communication in the one-call process. Prior to the automated positive response system being implemented and incorporated into law in 2012, members would need to phone, email, or fax their responses for each location request, which resulted in timing and delivery issues, along with extreme amount of paperwork and documentation. Now, member facility operators like you have a method to communicate with the excavator via codes regarding a job site. This allows the excavator to start their job by their stated commencement date and time. There are two ways of responding to a location request: the automated positive response phone system and the Exactix platform. First, let's discuss the alternative way of responding to a location request using the automated positive response phone system, also known as 1-888-DIGGERS. 1-888-DIGGERS also allows members to respond to a location request using the phone and is available 24/7, 365 days. It is also a backup method if there are Exactix outages or you are not able to access Exactix. To use the automated phone system, you'll need the 11-digit ticket number and the response code. If you are calling from an unrecognized phone number, you will also need your member ID. You can find your member ID within your Exactix service area profile or by calling UDIG-NY. Let's walk through locating your member ID in Exactix. Your Exactix account will need the membership permission to see the service area profile. When you are logged in, on the left menu, click on Service Areas. You will see your associated service area listed on the view window. Double-click on the service area you wish to get the member ID from. This will open your service area profile up and has you on the Basic tab. On the Basic tab, you will find a positive response section. The number listed next to the positive response code is your member ID. This number identifies which member facility operator is responding to the location request over the automated phone system. You will only need this if the phone number you are calling from is not associated to the service area's contacts. Let's listen to an automated phone response.
Thank you for calling Dig Safely, New York. To hear responses for a ticket, press 1. To enter responses, press 2. Please enter the service area ID followed by pound. Please enter the 11-digit ticket number, or press star to enter a different service area ID. Ticket 05211001843 is for excavation at 6707 Collimer Road in DeWitt. Please enter the response code. You entered clear. No facilities within 15 feet of the excavator defined work area. Press 1 if this is correct. or press any other key to choose a different response. Thank you for your response. You may enter another ticket number, or hang up if you are finished.
It is important when using the phone system, you don't hang up prior to the system stating your response has been entered. The Exactix platform is the other method of viewing and responding to tickets. This is used by most of our member facility operators. Exactix is a Google web-based platform and can be accessed by visiting https://exactix.udigny.org through your web browser. Exactix is supported on the following web browsers: Chrome, Edge, Firefox, and Safari. Please note it is not supported in Internet Explorer. Exactix is not an app, however, you can use your phone's web browser to access Exactix. Let's first go over the desktop version of Exactix. To access the member portion of Exactix, you will need an Exactix account with either the Member Account Manager or the Member Positive Response permission set. If you don't have either of these permissions and you need access, please have your service area manager follow up with member services to get set up. When logged into Exactix and having the appropriate permissions, you will have on the left menu bar Home, Tickets, and Service Areas. Service Areas is where you will find your associated service area profile. If you have the Tickets option, you will find your ticket dashboard. Depending on what types of permissions you have, you may have more than one ticket dashboard. Member Permissions has one ticket dashboard known as My Service Area Tickets. If you have Excavator permissions, there are several ticket dashboards known as My Tickets, My Office Tickets, and My Company Tickets. You can have both member and excavator permissions, so you will want to make sure when you are looking for tickets you receive as a member that you are looking at the My Service Area Tickets dashboard. Let's look at the My Service Area Tickets dashboard. Here you're going to find 5 different views: Service Area Tickets, Response Due, Past Due, Tickets on Map, and All Responses. When viewing My Service Area Tickets dashboard, the Service Area Tickets view is the defaulted view and is designed to filter tickets that have been created in the past 60 days, including the response status. The Response Due view is filtered to show all open tickets needing a response within the next 48 hours. However, in this view, there is an option to show all tickets needing a response up to 10 days out. You will also see late tickets and dig delayed code 55 tickets in this view. Once a positive response is placed on a ticket, it is removed from this view. UDIG-NY does recommend monitoring the Response Due view daily to avoid missing tickets. The Past Due view is also filtered to show tickets with no responses or a past due ticket, also known as a late ticket. Once a positive response is placed, it will be removed from this view. The Tickets on Map view is designed to show you where tickets are from a map perspective. The tickets displayed have been created in the past 14 days. This is a good option to use if you are out in the field and looking for tickets near you. Also from this view, you can place a response on a ticket along with seeing basic ticket information. The All Responses view is filtered to show tickets created in the past 14 days. The best practice for using Exactix to view and respond to open tickets is using Response Due view and selecting the Show All. That way you see all open tickets up to 10 days out, including past due and dig delay tickets that need an updated positive response. Using this view and the Show All function can help with prioritizing work. When it comes to posting a response, you can do that either through the 3-dot menu or from within the ticket view. Using the 3-dot menu, click on Add Response. The response window will open where you can then select a response code and add any additional comments. If you contact the excavator or discuss tickets or a dig delay, UDIG-NY highly recommends adding a comment including who you spoke with and what you discussed for transparency for both parties. To view the ticket information and post a response from this view, you can either view the ticket by double-clicking the item line or using the 3-dot menu to select View Ticket. Once on the ticket view, you can see the entire ticket's information that was submitted into Exactix. At the top of the ticket, you will find several tabs: ticket, text, service area, responses, deliveries, and revisions. When you are ready to post a response, select the service area tab. This will list all member facility operators who were notified. You will not be able to see any contact information or response information other than your associated service area. Under the response column on your service area item line, you will find an add response function. This will open the response window. This is the same window from the 3-dot menu. Let's discuss the mobile version of Exactix for viewing and responding to tickets. Using your mobile device's web browser, visit https://exactix.udigny.org. When using a mobile device, Exactix will function like an app. However, it is a website and will be used through your web browser. You can save the website to your mobile device home screen like an app. When you are logged into the mobile version of Exactix, you will find on the home screen the Ticket Dashboard button. Clicking on this will open the Ticket Dashboard views. Just like the desktop version, depending on your permission, you may have more than one dashboard to view. When looking to view tickets your associated service area received, be sure the My Service Area is selected on the top of the view window. The My Service Area view is also defaulted to the service area tickets created in the past 60 days, just like the desktop. You can switch views by selecting the drop-down arrow next to service area tickets in the center of the top bar of website. This will list the other views within that dashboard. UDigNY still encourages using the response due view to look at open tickets needing a response or updated response. Again, it is defaulted to show tickets due in the next 48 hours. However, there is a show all option located just below My Service Area's dashboard button. To view and respond to a ticket, click the ticket item box you wish to add a response to open the ticket. Once the ticket is open, you can view the ticket information. You will also find the option to view the ticket creation map, the proposed dig site, responses, and service areas. The ticket creation map will show the proposed dig site. Responses will show you associated service areas and response history on the ticket. And service areas will list all the member facility operators listed on the ticket. To post a response, select the Actions button in the top right corner and select the Add Response button to open the response window. You can then select the response code and enter any comments and click Save. If you are a member who responds by utility type, also known as a separate utility response method, you will see your utility type that you are responding for within the response window for both desktop and the mobile version. Responding by utility type means that you need to add a response per each utility type listed for your service area. If one utility type does not receive a response, the ticket is late. Please note, UDigNY does not have reports on who did or did not respond. Let's look at separate utility response on the mobile version of Exactix. When using the mobile version, the ticket item box will list what utility type you are needing to enter a response for. However, when you open the ticket and click on Actions, you will need to select which utility you are posting the response for. The utility type field on the response window will list all the utility types and their current response. If a response has been entered already on the utility type, it will be visible from the response window. Let's look at separate utility response on a desktop version of Exactix. When on your ticket dashboard, you will find that each ticket type you receive is listed multiple times, one for each utility type. Each ticket item line has the utility type you will be posting a response for. If you use the 3-dot menu to add a response, whichever ticket item line you select, you will then enter that utility type's response on the response window. If you view the ticket and go to the Service Areas tab to add a response, you will be required to select which utility type you are responding to on the response window. If you need to view the ticket information before you respond, double-click the ticket item line. Once the ticket information is open, click on the Service Areas tab within the ticket. Click on the Add Response listed on your associated service area line. When the response window opens, you'll be required to select which utility type you are responding to. You will also be able to see the response status for all utility types. Members are responsible for responding to all location requests that they receive. This includes tickets you may feel are outside of your service area coverage and your own location request that you, the excavator, submitted. It is best practice to monitor incoming tickets daily using the Response Due view within your ticket dashboard on Exactix. When using this view and the Show All option, you will see all open tickets that need a response or updated response and any late ticket within the next 10 days. With seeing all your open tickets, you can plan and organize your workload and respond in a timely manner. It is also important to note that emergency tickets need to be responded to as soon as possible. As soon as possible means within a reasonable time frame. However, we do recommend within 2 hours. Members should monitor their incoming tickets daily to avoid getting late tickets and fees. To help with monitoring ticket delivery and responses, UDIG-NY now requires members to receive an end-of-day audit daily. The end-of-day audit will have the previous day's ticket information, including a list of what tickets need responses by the end of day to avoid late tickets, and tickets needing updated responses as the dig delay has ended. The responses due and delayed responses section of the end-of-day audit will list the ticket number, the work start date and time to assist in knowing when your response and updated response is due. The end-of-day audit is delivered shortly after midnight and should not be used for certified auditing. It is a courtesy message. Let's move on to late tickets. A late ticket is the notification that a positive response was not posted on either the Exactix platform or the automated positive response phone system by the work commencement date and time listed on a regular location request. A regular location request is when the excavator provides 2 full working days notice. This does not include the day of the call or holidays. These are federal holidays like Christmas, Martin Luther King, etc. Example, if the excavator enters a location request on Saturday with the next legal start of Wednesday, the member will receive the ticket on Saturday and gives them Monday and Tuesday to respond. Please remember that the work start time also counts when needing to enter a positive response. You have 1 minute prior to the start time to enter your positive response. With the above example, you get Monday and Tuesday and up to the start time on Wednesday to respond. Another example, work start date and time is Thursday at 11 a.m. You have Tuesday and Wednesday and up to 10:59 a.m. to enter your positive response before a late ticket would be sent. Once a location request becomes late, a late notification is sent to the member, along with a late fee that will be added in the next billing cycle for that member. We understand there are times that natural disasters, problem locating, and our workloads can delay from responding by the work start date and time. This is when Code 55, dig delay, comes in hand. Code 55, unmarked marking and dig delay requested. Locate technician has or is attempting to contact the excavator. Excavation site remains unmarked or incomplete. A new deadline for marking is to be or has been scheduled. Using a Code 55 gives a utility locator up to 48-hour extension to the work start date and time, or have an agreed upon time with the excavator. UDIG-NY encourages all members who use a dig delay code to attempt to contact the excavator to discuss the delay. You should also include in your response comments who you spoke with and what you guys agreed to. This provides clearness for both parties, along with help the excavator plan work accordingly with the delay. When Exactix rolled out in July of 2020, we introduced a new ticket notification type called Now Due. This notification is currently a courtesy message regarding the dig delay code 55. The Now Due, or unmarked Now Due, is notifying you that the 48-hour extension has ended and the positive response is now due. You will only receive this notification if a positive response is not entered before the end of the 48 hours. When viewing the ticket dashboard in Exactix, the ticket type will appear as Now Due. However, when viewing the ticket that's emailed to you, it will appear as unmarked Now Due. Let's go over some additional resources for our member facility operators. You can find information such as manuals and guides, videos, FAQs, and our support desk on our website at udigny.org and going to the Resources tab, or by clicking the my.udigny.org at the top right corner of the website. Member services are available for assistance Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 p.m. You can contact them by visiting my.udigny.org and selecting the Exactix support for member facility operators, or calling 1-800-309-8289 extension 1, or emailing member support at udigny.org. If you are logged into Exactix, you can use the chat option that's located in the bottom right corner. We hope this training has provided you with an understanding of how important positive response is and your responsibilities as a positive response contact. Thank you for watching.